This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. I'm Marek Mazurek. Eli Lilly and Company said Wednesday it will invest an additional $4.5 billion at its manufacturing site at the Leap Lebanon Innovation District in Boone County to create a new center for advanced manufacturing and drug development. The new funding will bring the Indianapolis-based drug maker's total investment in the Lebanon site to more than $13 billion, making it one of the largest capital projects in Indiana history. It's also the fourth large investment in the site announced by Lilly in the past 2.5 years. Lilly CEO David Ricks said the new center, called the Lilly Medicine Foundry, will give the pharmaceutical maker the ability to research new ways of producing medicines while also scaling up manufacturing of medicines for clinical trials.
Here we're trying to combine, I think, the two goals of this site, which is to both do research and development on processes for manufacturing, going from test tube and laboratory scale to mass production for global use, as well as making medicines while we're developing them for our clinical trial material.
Lilly said the expansion is expected to add 400 full-time jobs for highly skilled workers. The foundry is scheduled to open in late 2027. State lawmakers studying Indiana's behavioral health care system presented findings of a 2-year study that includes an ask of $50 million. The Behavioral Health Commission released a report Tuesday which highlighted the need for local behavioral health clinics, a model Indiana is moving towards in providing care to people going through mental health crises. Lawmakers approved $50 million for healthcare funding in the larger 2023 healthcare bill, but now the Behavioral Health Commission is asking for an additional $50 million in the next fiscal year, followed by $120 million in 2026. The commission is proposing a $1 surcharge on phone bills and a $1 increase for the state's cigarette tax as ways to help pay for the additional funding. The report highlights the need for more mental health care workers, which could be helped by getting funding for more psychiatry residency positions. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, your bold future starts here. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, our Engage Indiana events take place in every region of the state. Discover when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/engage.
Indiana's small businesses are getting some help on exporting their goods. That's thanks to $550,000 in funding from the U.S. Small Business Administration. The money will go into the Indiana State Trade and Export Promotion Program that helps small companies market and sell their products around the world. The IEDC said Tuesday that small businesses can get reimbursed for costs related to exporting goods through the program. That also includes participating in trade expositions or educational programs about exporting. To be eligible for the funding, small businesses must be an Indiana Small Business Development Center client, have been in operation for at least a year, and be new to exporting. The InStep program was started in 2020, and since then, the IEDC says it's helped 77 businesses reach over $26 million in sale on grant-supported activities. Making the newest innovations in cancer care accessible globally is at the heart of Partia Technologies, Inc., founded by Ruben de Jesus Medina, a 2-time University of Notre Dame graduate. Doing international fundraising for the university, Medina was first exposed to cancer research when he was involved in an academic research project between Notre Dame's Harper Cancer Research Institute and Panama's National Oncology Institute. With targeted therapies, Medina said oncologists believe cancer could go the way of diabetes, manageable with proper treatment. Recalling the need in Panama, Medina created Partia to provide insights into cancer mutations that are missing from mainstream cancer research. And Auburn-based Credent Wealth Management is adding to its portfolio with the acquisition of Clarity Wealth Management, a registered investment advisory headquartered in Cincinnati. The deal is Credent's 13th acquisition in the last 6 years. It comes less than 3 months after the firm received an investment from Texas-based Crestline investors to support additional mergers and acquisitions and help further develop Credent's technology platform. Racer and mechanical engineer Saber Cook is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast, hosted by Gary Dick, presented by PNC. A weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Mark Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.